Hey y'all, hello. My name is Edz Gyamfi, and I'm super excited to be a part of this fun festival. I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about my journey and just a breakdown of what's going on. Let's start with when I first discovered my interest in dance. I would say it was back in high school. I was a late dance bloomer, I'd say. I started out when I was 18. Actually, off of an incident that happened, on a basketball trip where I got in trouble and I got kicked off the basketball team. And, dance had a funny way of kind of finding me. Dance has always been around me since I was young. My older brothers used to dance. My two older brothers used to dance, and I got into this Black History Month show with a group of girls, and they showed me some dance moves. And when we performed, it really felt liberating to be on stage. So I think that's where like my curiosity of dance I started showing, and I started dancing with. At that point, I started dancing with a group called Yardies from Ottawa. I'm originally from Ottawa, so they taught me some dance hall moves, and that's how I got into dance. So that was the first dance style that I kind of dove into, dance hall, along with some Afro beats. And hip hop was definitely something that I dove into in my I guess earlier to close to mid stage of my career. So in terms of dance background, I'd say I trained in dance hall. That was my first style. Afro beats and hip hop. I mainly focus on hip hop party moves, if anything, party moves and its historical significances and all that stuff. Education, I went to several places. I trained with OIP when it was still a thing. It was a few years back, quite a few years back now. So OIP, I trained under their company. So we did ballet, we did hip hop, we did all sorts of styles, so it was really fun. So I did that for 3 years. In my mid-20s, I decided to kind of take the jump into potentially going at this, full time, and I wanted to learn certain dance disciplines. So OIP was my education, along with taken programs from reputable choreographers, world-renowned choreographers. So I've taken programs from Rhapsody James. She has a program called Motivating Excellence. And then I took Luam Kaflegi's Rock the Industry. So these women are both from New York. So I actually traveled down to Montreal for Motivating Excellence, and then for Rock the Industry, I traveled down to New York quite a few times. And another person I trained with was Galen Hooks. So I traveled to LA for that as well too, for the Galen Hooks method. So that was quite fun as well too, and quite informative. Dance training and in schools, challenges. I would say, the dance training that I've had has been really eye-opening in terms of where I want to take my dancing. Right, I always feel like I'm always going to be a student of dance, never an OG per se, but just a student of dance, kind of learning different cultures, different styles. I'm fascinated by history and historical significances, so it really kind of helps me understand and dive deeper into the style. So that to me is definitely something that I in my later years. I'm in my 30s now. I'm more kind of drawn to. My career opportunities, I'd say, as a result of my many years of training has landed me on various things, various opportunities. I got to dance on, what was it? Good Morning America, I think, or what was that? Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest morning show. So we did background dancing for French Montana and Sway Lee, Unforgettable. So I was shot in Niagara Falls on the Canadian side. I got to dance with several dancehall artists, one being reggae artist, reggae/dancehall artist, Buju Banton, Elephant Man, Mr. Vegas. I've got to dance for Kelly Clarkson at the Big Jingle. Who else? List goes on and on. I've been in commercials for Sport Check, for Moore's, I guess men's suits, but it was for a promposal, so I got to be the lead choreographer for that. So yeah, I've done quite a lot. I did the Much Music Video Awards in 2015. I danced for Mia Martina and Waka Flocka. I think the dance was called, or the act, or the song was called Beast, something like that. So yeah, I've been able to be fortunate enough to do a lot of things. And the last one was Madam C.J. Walker on Netflix. So yeah, I'm on episode 2 or 3, I believe. I'm dancing with a bunch of talented males as well too. So yeah, it was pretty cool experiences so far. Honestly, if you would have approached me 20 years ago, or not even 20 years, close to, like maybe 15 years ago, and said, hey, these other accomplishments you'll be able to obtain, I would have been like, you're crazy, because growing up in Ottawa, you're literally privy to finishing school and getting that government job and just living your life, right? So I was always thinking outside the box in terms of what I wanted to do. And dance has always been a great motivator. It's been therapy for me. It's been very therapeutic, and it's been it's given me a lot of teachable moments, which definitely we could all relate to as well too. And again, it keeps you young and it keeps you active and all that fun jazz. What did I do before COVID? I taught a lot. I taught at City Dance Corps, which used to be on Queen Street, now it's on DuPont. I taught at the Underground, and I was just teaching everywhere and doing all that stuff, and it was very tiring, because I had different residencies at different studios, so I didn't have a lot of me time. It was a lot of choreographing, so I'd say that that's what I was doing before COVID. I'm just reading the questions here. Okay, so after COVID, or I guess during the pandemic, and after, I guess now that we are presently in present times, I've been able to take a step back and assess what I'd like to do with dance, or like to do within the entertainment field. So I've been fortunate enough to get into film and television right before COVID hit. So, going into acting, I got an agent. So they gave me some pretty cool resources to go for acting, voice acting, background work. So, it's getting more into the commercial side of things, along with, dancing as well too. With this pandemic, it kind of gave an opportunity to take virtual classes. So I've been really capitalizing on taking these virtual classes from all around the world. So that's definitely helped me in terms of expanding my repertoire and expanding my knowledge of the styles that I currently train in, and other styles that are foreign to me as well too. So I've been able to capitalize on those things during these times, and coping with COVID. I've been able to at least, find some time for me, right? So pre-COVID, I was always on the go. So it allowed me the chance to, just take some time for myself and do some nice things for myself as well too. other than dance. Like dance is not just one, like it doesn't take up the whole bulk of my life. Like it's a strong part of my life, but I am I'm many not many people, but I am different things, right? I am a brother, I am a son, I'm a friend to many people, right? I am, someone that is very observant and curious and loves the outdoors. I am so many things, rather than just dance. So for me, I've been able to kind of tap into different things that fill my cup, and I think that's well needed for everybody. Everybody's cup should be filled, but also, when you're interacting with people, and that's another thing that I realized with this pandemic. Like we took a lot of in-person sessions for granted, right? So those in-person sessions create such a synergy, and it's an energy exchange of that sort. So that's something that that could easily fill your cup as well too. Just being around people and dancing and just vibing with people. I think that's something that's a huge cup filler, and just other things that fill your cup, things that you enjoy doing, are definitely things that are beneficial to the balance, right? The balance of things. So that's something that I realized during the course of the pandemic, and I'm living by it now. So it was a blessing and a curse at the same time, but the curse being that, obviously everything halted, but the blessing is everything that came from that, right? All the realizations and the time to think and the time to do things for yourself and get that balance going. In terms of the style that we are doing, that you'll be seeing, it's more of an Afrofusion. So I've amalgamated hip hop, Afrobeat, and dancehall. Since I started out with dancehall first, like the evolution, like dancehall, Afrobeats, and hip hop, all are kind of distant relatives, right? Of course, we all know that traditional African dance has inspired so many different dance genres, right? So for me to kind of dive into just African dance, African street dance, which is Afrobeats. A lot of Afrobeats moves kind of derives from the traditional African dances, along with dancehall as well too, and hip hop. They're very close relatives in terms of the way that things that it came out of, right? Struggle, poverty, and just being able to express, right? So that's something that for me, when I dove into dancehall, having to know who the leaders were, who the people that help carry that culture through. Actually, his name is the guy that I want you to research is a guy named Bogle, so Bogle. So his real name is Gerald Levy. So he definitely had a way of expressing himself and kind of viewing life in a way where he was definitely marching to the beat of his own drums, right? His own drums. The beat of his own drum. Yeah, I'd say it sounds weird when you string that together, but yeah, the beat of his own drum, right? So there was Bogle. There was another guy named John Hype. He was a part of he had a group called John Squad. So those two were definitely people that were definitely monumental to dancehall as well too, along with other dance artists as well too, groups such as MOB dancers, Black Blingers, you have Timeless dancers, right? They're mainly in the mid-school era of dancehall, so like in the 2000s to 2000 to 2000, we'll say 2010, sorry. Yeah, I would say even 2010, 2011. So 2000 to 2010, 2011. So those are kind of the groups as well too, along with Ding Dong and the Ravers Clavers, right? So those guys were definitely monumental as well too, along with female acts as well, Stacey Afire, Mad Michelle, Latanya Styles, all these females as well. So those are like people that have definitely shaped. I can't even forget Shelly Belly as well too. Shelly Belly, Kala Kala, all those guys. Dan Sabling, Kojo Hotfoot, all those guys. And then there's so many more, right? So yeah, there's definitely lots of history to be said, since it's like an amalgamation of styles. I mean, I could spend hours talking about it. But I guess the starting point that I'd mention would be, you know, dance hall and people that I've mentioned, right? Those are probably good starting points, and you know, it's good to definitely kind of find different connections from hip hop to dance hall, or dance hall to Afro beats, or Afro beats to hip hop. It's a triumvirate, right? So yeah, those are the things that I wanted to share with you today. I hope you enjoyed the workshop. It's not the same. Again, I would have loved to have danced with everyone in person, but you know, virtual will do. Hopefully one day we'll all get to meet in person and jam out as well too. Anyways, that's my time. I'm Edz Gyamfi, and I hope you enjoyed my inspirational video. I know it's supposed to be 5 to 10 minutes. I've gone overboard. I could chat, but it's okay. Hope you guys got something out of it, or everyone got something out of it. And hope you enjoy the class video as well too. All right, peace, love, lots of happiness, and remember to stay hydrated. All right, at all times, stay hydrated. All right, catch you guys later.